First of all, I'd like to talk about the analysis of seawater sampling result at Fukushima Daiichi. Tokyo Electric Power Company on 1430 at the Fukushima number 1 through 4 reactors from the water area 100 meters away from the site, seawater was sampled to identify what radioactive substances are found there. It was found that cobalt, iodine, cesium nuclides had been detected. That was reported to us on 21st at 2140. Of the nuclides detected, a certain level of criteria or standard is made that is the standard for a concentration level outside of the discharge, and it was exceeded by iodine 131, cesium 134, and cesium 137. Those three substances exceeded the standard level in the samples taken 100 meters away. The safety agency have looked at the result of the measurement, and this is what we think now. It does exceed the criteria or the standard. However, 20 kilometers within 20 kilometer radius of the Fukushima Daiichi plant, the residents are evacuated, and considering the current use of sea area, we do not consider that this is going to pose any immediate threat to human bodies. Concerning the result of measurement, currently the Cabinet Minister, the Safety Commission is assessing the data currently. This is the superior body to the safety agency. So far, the samples have taken from only one location, and this may not be sufficient to draw any appropriate conclusion. There was an announcement earlier by the Science Ministry that there is going to begin monitoring of the ocean, and Tokyo Electric Power Company continued to survey the current levels. This is the result of the seawater sampling analysis. Next, I'd like to explain to you about the current status of the power generators. Currently, we, together with the electric company, have been working on the following. We have 6 reactors, and from 1 through 3, we have been supplying water to the reactors in order to cool down the reactors, and we continue these efforts. As for the spent fuel pool, although the fuels are spent, still they have heat, and once the heat begins to rise without supplying water, the water will eventually evaporate. So using water hoses, currently we are spraying water in order to cool down the pools. These are operations. And today, by noon, we would like to assess the current status, and this is our current plan. First, number 3 reactor. The hyper rescuers of Tokyo Fire Department plans the assessment will be made in order to see whether it is possible to give 1 hour water spraying by the Tokyo firefighters to number 3 reactors. We are assessing this currently, and assessment will be made by noon. For number 4 reactor, we consider using concrete pumper, which is used to give concrete, but this may be used for water, and the TEPCO company will be using the concrete pumper. In the morning by noon, the decision will be made whether the concrete pumper will be used to spray water. If the concrete pumper may not work, then we will ask self-defense force and use high water pressure vehicle to spray water. That's another alternative. The judgment in any way will be made by noon today to decide which of our options will be used.
Yesterday we received some questions and let me answer some of them. The first, presently, I just talked about the reactor unit numbers 3 and 4. And 2 days ago, the water was sprayed on the storage pool. And yesterday, there was a question about the reactor unit number 1, particularly for the fuel storage pool. Watering on the units, as well as using the cooling system to feed water into that unit is considered, but the heat decay, that is the residual heat, is also a problem even though the reactor is not in operation. But the residual heat is significantly lower in this unit than other units, and the steam hasn't been observed yet coming out, so we are still assessing whether further action, immediate action, is necessary or not. This has been about the watering operation. Next, the feeding in the electricity into the units. Concerning reactor units number 1 and 2, as I said before, how the power has been charged to the power center of unit 2. Yesterday, the smoke was observed with the unit 2 and 3, and the work therefore was suspended. But starting 8 o'clock a.m. today, units 1 and 2, particularly with unit 2, after confirming the integrity of the equipment, we will start operation of the feeding electricity into unit 2. After confirming the integrity of the equipment, then the power center of the unit 2 will be connected with the cables with 2 necessary parts of units 1 and 2. And by the end of the 23rd March, we'd like to finish necessary work preparations, but unexpected machine failures or the dislocation of the various alignments can be observed. So work may not proceed as expected. And as to reactor unit number 3, well, the unit number 3 and 4, well, cable has been laid in order to run the electricity to units number 3 and 4, and the will starting at 7 a.m. the work